Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to create an effective and powerful message that you can send to brands on Creator Connections to help get you more collaboration opportunities. Now, this is not going to be spam. This is not canned messaging. We're actually going to send personalized messages in a very efficient way. And we're also going to target campaigns and products that actually have a chance of making us money. Because look, there's a lot of stuff on Creator Connections that can't make us any money. We don't want those. We want to participate with campaigns and products that can make us money. So I'm going to show you how to create the messaging, and I'm going to show you how to very easily, within a matter of like 3 clicks, find campaigns and products that you want and send a message to that brand so you can get these collaborations going. If you don't know, my name is Rob. I've been in the influencer program for 2.5 years, and I am here sharing my tips, tricks, and advice. These are things I've learned along the way, both good and bad, to hopefully help you make more money in the Amazon influencer program. So if that sounds good to you, like it's in your wheelhouse, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. And if you get halfway through this video, or even like 30%, let's say if you get 30%, let's say 27% through this video, and you find that it's actually helpful, maybe hit the like button too, because I do like likes. I think I am your Amazon influencer guy. So first things first, we need to create our message. And to be honest, you really only need one really good message to use this system. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to the messaging box here. We're going to click the send saved messages. Now, if you've never done this before, you're not going to have anything here. I've already got a template that's created. This is all going to be blank. So you're going to click here at the top, create new template. It's going to open up here on the side. This is where we are going to create our template. Now, the template I've already made for myself over here, you're going to notice how it says message 1, message 2, message 3, message 4. And that's because the way that I have created this system is you can actually create up to 5 messages within a message. It's basically like a group messaging system. I'll show you exactly what I mean here. And by the way, take a quick look at my messaging over here just to get a feel for what it is we're going to be creating. You can see in message 1, it says, hey, brand name. We're going to use placeholders. I'll show you how that works in a second. My name is Rob. I am a I zhuzh myself up a little bit with some fancy stuff about myself. And then I go into message 2. This is going to send in sequences. It's going to send the first one, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one. I said, looking at your products in blank, 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 something caught my attention. I'd love to make an Amazon shoppable video and post it on my review channel. Here's the product link for your reference. You can see it's got a placeholder there. That'll make sense in a second. My next message says, hey, next step, I'll send you my address. Now, I usually actually put my address in there, but for the sake of this YouTube, I didn't want to put my address on here. So normally I would just actually send my address right off the bat. Most videos are completed within 7 days. On my message 4, I say, want to see more of my work? Here's my YouTube or my Amazon storefront and my YouTube channel. So that's the type of message that we are going to be creating that I want you guys to create, something very similar to this with your own wording. So to set this up, let's first give this a title, and let's just call this main for the sake of it being easy. This is going to be our main message that we're going to be sending out whenever we are asking for collaboration opportunities. So we're just going to start typing in a very similar way that we have over here, which is like, hello, there, and let's say I'm going to put the brand name here. So we're going to click the little plus button here. I have to scroll back there. Let's see here. Brand name. Hello, brand name. Hello there, brand name. My name is, let's say my name is Larry. Let's say your name is Larry. You say, you put your own name in there. Hey, my name is Larry, and I am a big deal. And this is where you're going to put your stuff, like your creator star level, how many followers maybe you have, how many videos you have on your storefront. So let's say, for example, I'm a big deal on Amazon. You probably wouldn't put that normally, but I am a gold star creator, a top selling influencer, and have over 1,500 shoppable videos on my Amazon storefront. Now, so for those of you that are newer to the program, you may not have a lot of stuff to brag about, but sell yourself here, right? If you don't have numbers per se, you can still say, I am an Amazon influencer. I am new to the program, but I am eager to work with new partners and collaboration partners. So I'm looking for opportunities. It doesn't always have to be about the numbers. They help, but also enthusiasm can go a long way here. So if you don't feel like you got enough to fulfill this, just start selling yourself. I am an excited and new influencer. Here's my storefront. I need products to work with. I would love to make a video for you guys. So this is going to be our first message that we're going to send here. Nothing too crazy. Looks like I even put a smiley face on my original one, which I did not realize. Now that's kind of funny. So that's our first message. Now we want to create our second message. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the placeholder here, and at the very bottom there's an option that says add message add to message group. You can see here it made a line break for us, and now we're going to start typing our second one. And I'm going to follow this similar type of template over here. And I'm going to say, I saw your product, because this is going to be your words. Don't copy my exact thing. It's not going to do you any good. You need to come up with your own wording for this. I saw your product, and I am going to put it in a placeholder here. I'm going to put the requested product name. I'm going to show you how that works here in a second. I saw your product, and I would love to, it says live, I would love to make an Amazon shoppable video for it. Here, let me see, I'll say here is the ASIN in this particular case, because you can in Oink either put the URL or the ASIN. So I'm going to put the ASIN. You see requested product ASIN. If you wanted to do the actual URL, you can see I do the URL here, but you can do it however you want. Some people prefer the ASIN, so I'm going to do the ASIN in this particular case. And I'm going to show you what this is going to look like here in just a second. So here is the ASIN. I'm going to actually say for easy reference. Oops. Okay, I see that. Let me see. Are you open to sending this product to me so I can create a high quality, I'm going to put a hyphen there actually, quality shoppable video for your product? And it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like the main thing. I've introduced myself. I have said their name. I've said, hey, brand. And you'll see how this works in a second. I have a product that I'm interested in. Here is the ASIN for this. Are you interested in sending this? So let's do another message here. I'm going to do another add to message group and say something like, if you are open to this, my address is blank, 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 whatever your address is, right? And format it like this. Now, something worth mentioning here is that a lot of people, whenever they type their address, they try to type it like this. They'll put, like name, and they'll go name, address, city, like a regular formatting thing. The problem is the Amazon messaging system strips all of that out and still makes it one big line like this, or one big paragraph. So don't do it like this. Just type it out in a normal line like you would. So you'll say, my name is Larryson. I'm not gonna fix that. It is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main. This is gonna be New York. I'm just making stuff up here. 10002, is that what that is? I forgot. And that's gonna what your address is gonna look like, just exactly like this. Typically after this, you can see that I say something like, I'll complete with a certain number of days. You can say something similar. I typically complete, and you can put whatever your average number, all videos within 10 business days from receipt. And this is something where some people wait on their address, which is fine, but because these brands are getting so many messages from so many influencers, I don't want to give them any opportunity to have to come back to me and ask for my address, because by the time that they do that, and by the time that I respond, they're getting more messages in between there, and there's more likelihood that I'm going to end up getting my message lost. So I typically just give them everything that they're going to need up front, and you'd be surprised how often they come back and just go, okay, here's the tracking number, because they didn't have to ask for anything else. So let's add one more message in here, and I'm going to put the break right there, and I am going to say, if you want to, shouldn't be doing this at 12 at night. If you want to check out my work, here is my Amazon storefront. And I'm going to put a placeholder here. It's going to automatically fill that in for me, storefront URL. And you can also check out my YouTube, if you have a YouTube here. If you don't, that's fine. YouTube channel here. And then you put your YouTube link right there. Okay, whatever your actual link is. If you don't have a YouTube link, that's totally fine. A lot of these brands will come back asking for your socials. If you post any sort of like affiliate stuff on your socials, usually you'd put that social here up front. Again, give them the information they're going to want up front so it's less back and forth. But if you don't have anything, you can just do your storefront only, and that's totally fine. So this is it. This is our messaging. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 messages. And actually, you know what? I'm going to put one more in for good measure, because you can do up to 5. Looking forward. Oops. Looking forward to working with you. Something basic like that. And then simply click add message. Now it's going to populate right here. As I scroll down, I see it right here at the bottom. Hi there, brand name, etc. So this is our template. This is what we're going to use to send over and over to brands. Now, let me show you how we're going to do the product research to find campaigns and products that are going to convert, and how to send this message very, very quickly and easily to each of these brands. All right, so whenever you're on Creator Connections, now we are looking for campaigns and products, but how do we know which ones of these campaigns are going to convert? Which ones are going to give us the best chance of making money? Oink has made it very easy for you guys. First off, all you need to do is scroll and pay attention to the campaigns with a pink border on them, like this. There is a description right here at the top that explains exactly what this pink border is. Long story short, a summary, they are the best opportunities based off of the commission rate and the end date. If it doesn't have a pink border around it, there's a good chance there's not enough time left on it to be able to convert any sort of commission. So I typically, whenever I am on here, I am scrolling and I am only looking at the campaigns. And when I'm thinking about money stuff, right, I'm only looking at the campaigns that have a pink border on them. So whenever you find a campaign that interests you, you're just going to scroll and you're going to find a campaign that you look at it and you go, I am interested based off of the picture or the description or whatever the case is. Very simple process. All you got to do is come down here, click the check product opportunities button. It is a very easy process. All you have to do when you find the campaign that you're interested in, click the check product opportunities button, and the extension is going to check every single product inside of that campaign to see if any of the products are actually selling. If they're selling, they're going to put them on a pop-up just like this to show you the products in that campaign that have given you the best chance of actually making some money on them. It's going to show you there is a picture. I've covered it up so that I'm not showing anything on Creator Connections that I'm not supposed to, but you're going to see a thumbnail. You're going to see the ASIN. You're going to see the breakdown. Here's the sales numbers and the video saturation. It's going to tell you how many total videos there are. It's going to tell you if the carousels are full. It's going to tell you if there are opportunities, etc. You can see this one here says upper and lower carousels are full. There are no open opportunities. That means that the page is completely packed, right? So you're going to scroll through looking for opportunities like this. Now, let's say you find an opportunity that you like, right? You found a campaign, you clicked it, it checked it, and you go, I like this one, and you would like it as a collaboration opportunity. Very easy. Simply come down here, click the request button. Now, the first thing you're going to see is because we're asking for a specific product, the product name is awful on Amazon. It's full of keywords for SEO purposes. So the first thing you're going to get to do is select which version of the title you want to put into your message. So I want to go pretty much with the simplest one. I like option number 3. Let's click that. And then you're going to see a pop-up like this that's going to show you the template that you already have with it all filled out based off of the product that you selected. So in this case, I've got some of this blurred out. It said, hey, brand name, and the brand name is inserted in there. I covered it up, but hey, my name is Rob. This is the one that I made for myself. It says, I'm looking at your products in campaign, blank, blank, blank. It filled that in for me as well. And it says the product name. This is the one that we selected. It filled out every piece of the outgoing message based on the product that we selected, right? So all that I have to do now is just come over here and click the send all button, and it's going to send all four messages in a row. Boom, 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 boom. And I'll show you what that looks like. And then once you're done, you come back here to the main page, you scroll, and you find your next campaign. So let's do that now. Okay, so I scrolled down and I found a campaign here that I like. So I'm going to press this button. It's going to go through its checks and check everything here to see if any is selling. And this works out great because these are selling also. Again, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the one that I want to request. These are all full, but let's just say that I want it anyways. We're going to click the request button. And then we're going to get to select the title that's the best. I'm going to select this one, even though you can't see it because it's blurry. And then once you select your title, you're going to see your template again with everything completely filled out for you. Just give it a quick glance to make sure everything looks good and simply click enter. Again, it's going to send all the messages. That's how easy it is to request these over and over again through the Oink for Influencers extension. You're going to see it now switch over to sent. And that's all it is. And that's how easy it is to create your custom message. You really only need one really good one, and then start sending out personalized yet bulk and efficient messages to make sure you can start getting a lot of products sent out per day, and targeting products and campaigns that are actually going to move the needle for you. We don't want to be asking for everything, right? We don't want everything. We only want stuff that can move the needle, and this system is the easiest and most efficient way to be able to do exactly that. There are no limits on how many messages that you can send per day. It's just a matter of you committing to the process and sitting down and actually doing it. Again, create your template message first, and then go to Creator Connections main page right here. Scroll through, look at the page or the campaigns that have a pink border on those. Again, the best chance of you actually converting. Click check product opportunities on any that tickle your fancy, and if any products are selling, it's going to show those to you. Just simply click request and then send. Thanks y'all so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.